Good afternoon and welcome back to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Brandy again and your other dog Thor, and we're going to demonstrate all the same obedience commands you saw with Chief. Same training equipment applies, and as you notice, Thor is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, again, which was where all the obedience training is done. And the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is properly walking on the leash, again, always on your left, and the command is Thor heel. Now you can see he is a working dog and he is much more compliant. Now watch as I say that, he's going to make a liar out of me. But a typical Rottie who really enjoys doing the obedience, really likes the training. You can see nice quick automatic sit. Very nice automatic sit. So with Thor, you can be a little bit more military with your training, you know, quick about turns, quick automatic sits, really make him concentrate. And he's not perfect, but he is a lot easier to work with more often than not. Another nice automatic sit. Now the next command we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. Brandy will use her left hand, about an inch or two from Thor's muzzle, and the one-word firm command to stay. I'll have him hold this again for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. Take your time getting to that 3-minute mark. When Brandy returns to her dog, she walks all the way around him counterclockwise. He should hold that until he gets another command, and then they take off heeling again. Now, all of these commands that we do on leash are designed to have a better dog at home off the leash. And believe me, it does make a difference when people really reinforce this training at home, really do it once or twice a day, 10 or 15 minutes per training session. Most people are amazed at the difference it does make. And this is the recall from 6 feet away. His job is to come back to you and sit facing you. Brandy has him finish back to heel position. Then they take off heeling again. A lot of times we'll recommend like a 25-foot training leash or lead. That way you can have him hold your sit stays and down stays further and further away from you. Make him think and focus and concentrate. Nice automatic sit. Now if he doesn't sit right away, Brandy didn't have to do any sort of correction on the training collar. She gave him what we call a verbal correction. All you have to do is say no sit, and you'll see he'll respond. Brandy can call him out of that one more time. That's Thor come. Very nice automatic sit, again facing his trainer. And then they do what we call our finish command, is where he comes around, spins back to heel position, and then they take off heeling again. So if you have a day two, and having 2 dogs obviously is more difficult than having 1, but if you're having a day where they're a little rambunctious or ornery, get them on leash, make them perform these commands. You'll see it'll tire them out. Now the next command we're going to set up for is going to be our down from heel position. Brandy will use her left hand again. The one-word firm command to down and to stay. And he can smell that his brother was laying there just before. And again, Brandy's going to walk all the way around him. He should hold this. It's okay that he's a little inquisitive, like what are you doing back there, but he should hold that. Then they take off heeling again. Now I've stated in both of the videos that all of the training takes place on your left. But having 2 dogs, a lot of times that can be difficult walking 2 on one side. I prefer a lot of times to have 1 dog on each side of me. That way I can make a little correction to one or the other. Tends to be a little easier. What I would recommend is that you walk them individually at first, just to get comfortable with these basic training tips, and then you can walk them together afterwards. Instead of returning back to her dog this time, Brandy's going to do the recall or the come command. He comes right back in a nice, beautiful, quick automatic sit. He's really sharp. Spins right back around to heel position, which is very nice. He's a really nice boy. Both of them are. He's really nice. Again, really compliant. For a male Rottweiler, he's got a wonderful temperament. And believe me, we've bred and owned our share of Rotties. Brandy can show you that down from heel position one more time. And I've stated before too, a lot of these large breeds and giant breeds, because of the size and bone structure and all of that, sometimes it takes them a little bit longer to get into a down position, which is absolutely fine. Brandy can call them out of that one more time. And you can hear lots of praise and lots of reward for doing such a good job, you know. And then again, we use praise as our motivator. So when your boys are doing great, we want to tell them. We want to let them know that they're doing a good job, that we're proud of them. A little bit of shake. And then the very last command we're going to demonstrate is going to be our distance down. Put him in a sit stay. You're going to walk about 4 or 5 feet away from him. Use your right hand and the one-word firm command to down. And that was a really, really nice video. He's done a really good job here at school. Again, we want to thank you so much for trusting us with your dogs, for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer, and we are always here to help after they go home. So please keep that in mind. If you need us for anything, please let us know. You guys have a wonderful day. We look forward to seeing you this weekend, and we'll see you soon.